I get bored. You probably get bored. What does that mean? Is something wrong? Is there something you should be doing differently? Ultimately, if we want to get the most out of life, isn't feeling bored not really the goal? Well, watch this quick video as I discuss one really important tip and strategy on what to do when you're bored. Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Benjamin Ritter. I'm a leadership and career coach that guides leaders to become the leader of their own career. Basically, get unstuck, figure out what you truly want to create in your life and in your career, and make that happen. Turn that into a professional brand and make sure that you can create meaningful work, get paid, put a roof over your head, create the wealth that you want from that information. Now, too many of us are stuck. We're afraid. We're not confident. We don't have the clarity of what we actually want to do. We're not sure how to make it a reality. So here at Live For Yourself Consulting, we have the solution. Just send us a message, links in the notes. We can help. So if you're like myself, for a lot of my clients, being bored is actually something that you don't really want. You think like something is wrong with that. Now, I've learned over the years that being bored is actually a pretty good sign. It means that you've done a lot of the things that you need to do. Now, if you feel bored but feel guilty or shameful or stressed, there might be something actually you're putting off. So it's very important to pay attention to that. But if you're bored because you actually feel like you've done everything, then that is a very, very good sign. So we need to reframe and redefine what boredom actually means to you if it is something that represents you've done what you can so far. Now, life is not all about work. Life in itself, at least for me, is about adventure and spirit and fun. And ultimately, being bored represents that I've done a lot of the things that I need to do, and now I'm craving something else. So when you're bored, a lot of times it means you're craving something. You're out of touch with the world in a way. You are, in a sense, lacking some goodness of feeling or experience that you think you should be having. So on one end, you could just go do something. You could go find some adventure and go do it and have an exciting time in your life. You could learn something. You could go connect with someone. There's a lot of things that you could do when you're bored. You can take action. But let's say you're tired. You don't want to take action. You don't want to leave the house, but you're bored. You might actually get to this point maybe on a holiday where all your friends are doing something. You don't really feel up for doing it. And you're at home and you don't really have FOMO, but you feel like you should be doing something different. So for some reason, you're not valuing where you're at. So instead of taking action, what you can do is connect to that moment itself. So if you're ever feeling bored and you don't really want to go do something or take action, have some adventure, connect with some person, but you want to feel better about where you're at, then you need to connect to that present moment and you need to connect to yourself, which means you need to relax, focus on your body, turn your perception inward, and really feel the different parts of who you are. Feel your toes, feel your hands, create a sense of wonderment with the beating of your heart. Cover your ears if you need to hear the thump, thump, thump in your chest. Pay attention to your vision, what you're seeing, how you can see objects, what you hear, the value that you can hear. Basically, you're reconnecting with your body in that present moment. And then usually you create a sense of wonderment and gratitude for who you are. Now, because boredom is the desire to be doing something other than where you're at, but not being connected with the present moment itself, this makes you connected and present in the moment itself, creates a sense of gratitude, and actually helps with the feeling of being bored to alter that to feeling more content with what you're doing at that time. So very simple, but also can be really effective to helping reframe your perception of the current moment and on more than just that moment, but that period of time that you're in where you don't really want to go out or do something or have an adventure, etc. So try this out. I want to hear how it goes. A lot about living for yourself is finding the value in the present moment. This is a really simple exercise to do that. Ultimately, please connect, share, like, all the things. If you enjoyed this video, if it makes a difference, and if it does, again, send me a message, let me know, and most importantly, everyone, keep on living for yourself.